From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill for the Twins, Joe Ryan. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Coming up on the first pitch, Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
First pitch, 640.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Ryan measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018.
That's the ball.
On the ground right side, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Stepping in, Andy Pajes.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately, under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Ryan checks over to first, and he's back. The 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The 0-2. Popped up first base side. And there's one down.
Batting third, the first base.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Freddie Freeman, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Sliced hard but foul. The 0-2. Right side. Keishel throws to first in time.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And now it's Mookie Betts.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And
No, that's a ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Man at second. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2-2 now. Out to short. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number
No problem
13,
beating out the
Max
infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
And now it's Max Muncy.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
No, outside.
Two on, two outs.
Ball
Tough
two.
spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That
That's
one
a
in
strike.
there across the letters.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 2-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. And
Ball,
that just
inside.
misses.
That's a really good take.
And a payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Ohtani, the runner at third. Betts on at first with 2 down. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Three-2, and that'll
Ball
load
4.
the
Take your
bases.
base.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Oh, that hit him. Still able to
Got him,
get it
that's
there
out.
in time. And they get it out of the play. And the Dodgers leave him loaded. The Twins coming up, no score. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, number 70. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The 1-0. Foul ball there. The 1-1. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. That
Ball
one
three.
misses. Full count now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
You know, sometimes, Boog, you need someone to grind out an 11 or 12 pitch at bat just to energize the team. That can lead to getting runners on, collecting a few big hits, and scoring more runs.
Throws to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Cody.
Now it's the Twins DH, Cody Clemens.
Ball.
Just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped, but foul. And now 2-2. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And that is that. We played an inning, no score. Back at Target Field and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ryan Ward. He gets there with the slide to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
A great sliding stop. I think we need a breakdown from StatCast to fully appreciate the difficulty of that play.
Yeah, Boo, these numbers show how good of a play it actually was. And that sliding catch was difficult enough, and somehow he still managed a great throw to first. What a play.
So up next, Alex Freeland. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. It's 0-1. Second inning here, no score. The 1-1. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
That one missing inside. Shohei Ohtani waiting to bat for the Dodgers. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Oh, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Ohtani takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. On his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. One left for L.A. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake. And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one fouled off. Next
Ball
pitch
1.
misses, and that's ball 1.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Hit on the ground to short. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Brooks Lee.
So up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. A switch hitter batting right.
Ball 1. Up. Hike. Ball 2.
On the corner for a strike. It's 2-2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singing, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Luke Keeschel stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one fouled hard the other way. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one the other way, and foul ball. Got him swinging. We'll move to the third with no score. Back in Minnesota, new inning getting started. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right through there for a strike. And now 1-2. Got him swinging. One away.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
First one to Freeman is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. No runs allowed yet. I think he'll probably keep this approach.
There's a strike to Mookie. Top of the third, no score. This one in the air. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Ryan Kreidler. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one's in there. That's strike 2. This one in the air, center field. One up, one down.
Batting eighth, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder.
Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Outside low. Full count now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And here's Alex Jackson.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. To third. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's Trevor Larnach. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. 3 innings complete. We're tied, 0-0. Back at Target Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And he can't make the play. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Grounded out his first time. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. A monster shot to right. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now it's going to be Ryan Ward. Ward, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019.
Ball, no. High.
To the right side, makes the sliding stop, and that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent, the arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. Back in Minnesota, and now for the Twins, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Ripped right field, that's back there, that one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. And they tie it up. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Cody Clemens getting ready to hit. And there's a foul ball.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Right through there for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That's inside. Ball 2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Royce Lewis. 0 for 1 so far.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Not even close there. Ball 1. This one in the air right field, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman, Brooks Lee.
So up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss at a slider. Man at second. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a 1-2. Stays alive. The 1-2. Squirts away a little bit. The throw to third. He's in there. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
Lewis stands at third with one gone in the inning. On the ground, right side. Freeland fires over to first, but the go-ahead run comes in to score.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Second baseman,
Luke Keeschel will hit next. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 down, nobody on. Inside, almost got him. Foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Dives, but it's foul. In the air, right field, and it falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, number 5, shortstop
Ryan Kreidler, the next Twin up to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. 0-1. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We played 4. It's the Twins 2 and the Dodgers 1. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Chucky Robinson. Robinson wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's a 1-2.
No.
Upstairs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him in the mound. Here's Ohtani, 1 for 2. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing.
Ball.
Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball there. And he grounds one back up the middle. What a stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44,
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball outside.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Hit on the ground to short. Kreidler. 1, 2, 3. Go the Dodgers. It's the Twins 2 and the Dodgers 1. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Twins, number 51.
Ball.
Inside. Ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Fouled off left side. 2-1 now. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So up next for Minnesota, Alex Jackson. Doubled in his first AB.
Ball.
And the 1-0. That one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
No, that's a ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Struck him out without a swing. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Back to the top of the order, Trevor Larnach, the next twin up to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Outside.
Man at first, one away.
No,
Struggled
that's
a
a
little
ball.
bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Here's a 2-0. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. On the ground at
That's
first,
foul.
but it kicks foul. Here's the 2-2. In the air to left center. Ward coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Twins, the right fielder, Byron.
So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former second overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat. Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
No.
Now the bullpen looks to be springing into action. Miguel Rojas looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Klein getting cranked up as well. The lefty, the 1-0.
High. Ball.
Fastball on the inside corner for a strike. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there. 3-2
Ball.
now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball four,
Take
two
your base.
aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
And next is the designated hitter, Cody Clemens.
Ball. That's down.
First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. There's a strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Twins strand a pair. They lead it 2-1. Back at Target Field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Freddie Freeman, the next to hit.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Fought off foul. Oh, 2 now. This to third, lead. On to first.
You're out.
Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Mookie digs in here. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Hard hit right side. Lewis takes it himself. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Next to the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Muncy digs in. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That one way inside. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. That
Ball.
misses. Ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Now pitching for
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Miguel Rojas. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Royce Lewis getting ready to hit.
the first baseman, Royce Lewis.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Twins, the third baseman,
Brooks Lee digs in now. Lee swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home.
Well, these Twins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 1-0. In the air, right field. Tucker under it. Takes it in for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Second baseman,
Anytime you can put 8 runs up on the board at this point in the game, you know there have been some really good approaches at the plate, and clearly they're a confident lineup right now.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. On the ground to the left. Into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
number 5.
Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Ryan Kreidler, the next Twin up to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it.
Up next for the Twins, the center fielder, Kyler.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder. Line drive, and that will end the inning. It's the Twins 2 and the Dodgers 1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Twins,
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 53.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Well, 1-run game, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a bouncer. On the run, sends it over to first.
He's in there.
But
He's
he
safe.
beats it. Nice try defensively. Great hustle. And the tying run is on.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
At the plate, Ryan Ward has grounded out a couple of times.
Yeah.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The 0-1.
Ball
Put away
1.
off that pitch down.
Action in the pen down there. Number 60, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Gomez getting loose as well. Swing and a miss at a slider. The Dodgers with the tying run on at first here in the top half of inning number 7.
That's
Checks
a
his
check.
swing.
Did he
Now
swing?
to appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Freeland having a lot more success on the road this season. That one missed. On the ground, could be 2. Keyshaw for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. It's the Twins 2 and the Dodgers 1. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the Twins catcher, Alex Jackson.
Ha!
Rojas, 37 years young, and he was born in Venezuela.
Ball 2.
Next
No.
offering is downstairs. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tucker takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball. Ball 2.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Next offering down in the dirt. Line drive, Adam in center field.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back. It is.
Two down, bases empty. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. He's already homered in this game.
No,
Just
that's
missed.
a ball. Too low. Ball.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Betts. Not in time.
He beat it.
He's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Two outs, runner at first. And now here is Cody Clemens.
Ball.
Step off throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Buxton back
Safe.
in there. Top of the zone for a called strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
No,
just
outside.
missed. And the
That's a
tying
ball.
run
Take your
is
base.
on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way.
Ball.
But that was a good one right there.
First and second, two down. Here at the bottom of the seventh. That
Ball.
one missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Buxton at second. Clemens at first. 2 out of the inning. Swings and misses. Struck him out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Twins 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back in Minnesota, ready to begin the 8th. Chucky Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Taylor Rogers, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. The 1-0. Out towards right center field. Buxton has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter,
Here's Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 3.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
In the air, left field. That one back there,
Foul ball.
and a foul ball. The Twins holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. And fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball 2.
Just
Down low.
missed. Andy Pajes up next for the Dodgers. Payoff pitch. And ball four there. Tying run is on base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Now the number 2 hitter, Andy Pajes. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Misses again, 5 in a row.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
In the air, right field. Buxton should have this one. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Number 53 will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Taylor Rogers.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Freeman at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Ball 2.
Step off, throw to first. Ohtani back in.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. In the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. So the Twins pen delivers in that spot. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Twins 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back at Target Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Brooks Lee now at the plate.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And a foul ball. The 0-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
He stands in now and watches strike 1. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
On the ground to 3rd, and that's a fair ball. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ryan Kreidler, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Ball.
Step off throw to first.
No, he's in there. Safe.
Dives back in safely. One-run game, one out, one on. And a curve is down and in. Way outside, ball 3. And there's the automatic. That catches the corner.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Keishel stands at first with one out. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three-two on the way. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jack Dreyer done for the night, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
Jonathan Hernandez takes over on the mound.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
And now the center fielder.
Three high.
You'll one.
Ball 1.
This one in the air, center field. That is the inning. Twins wind up stranding one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. Swings through that one for strike one. And that clips the inside corner. Got him looking for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Now the 0-1. There's a line drive to left field and a base hit, and the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Now here is Kyle Tucker. Runner on the goal. And that's fouled off. The Twins trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Alex Call. He represents the go-ahead run. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Muncy on his horse around third. The relay to the plate. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
And your final score here today, 2-1.